All right, so R-4090 wanted me to demonstrate what the different voicings, seen here on the front, what the different voicings sound like in the alternate polar patterns. You're hearing the mic right now in neutral and in cardioid with the plus 10 dB boost. So let's switch them around a little bit and see what we get.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
All right, thank you to R-4090 for suggesting this demonstration. I don't really use other polar patterns, just not what you do for voiceover. So, some people do, some people like Fig 8. I'm not a big fan of Fig 8 for the work that I do, but let me stop talking about it. Let's just do it. So this, again, is the neutral voicing. Let's just run through the voicings in the different polar patterns, first of all. So this is neutral. And this is gentle, right? I mean, you can definitely feel it rolled back a lot. It's starting to get a little ribbony. And this is forward, right? And this is a lot more in your face. So I think that, there's a great deal of difference just here in cardioid. So now let's go from cardioid, or from forward back to neutral. This is what happens when you don't do any preparation before you hit record on the video. And now let's go to Fig 8. So this is neutral in Fig 8. It's definitely, again, it's a really cool sound, not one that I would use. And I think that overall, this is probably a sound that would be better in a larger space than my tiny booth. So let's go to forward. So this is forward in Fig 8. I think, again, if I back off it a little bit more, it probably sounds better. But, in the booth, you're getting weird reflections. Let's go to gentle in Fig 8. And now it really starts to sound like a 40s era ribbon. Let's go to Omni. So here we are in gentle and Omni, not a usable sound for voiceover. And again, I think that this suffers from being in a small booth. Here we are in neutral, right? A little bit better. And, you could carve out a sound from that if you wanted to. And here we are in forward. So this is probably the most useful of the Omni sounds, but still I wouldn't use it. Let's go back to cardioid. So there you go. There's a quick run through of what they all sound like. Now, I'm sure that the alternate polar patterns sound much better when you're in a room, not a phone booth size room, when you're in a room and it has more room to breathe. But I think for voiceover in a small booth, what the Atlantis offers just in cardioid with the different voicings and the different textures you get with the boost in the pad switch, I think that's really all I need. So anyway, thank you, R-4090. I hope this helps. And let me know what you think. All right? Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.